'Cause I ain't never found no love like this. In the morning, I gotta thank God it's a brand new day. I should love it. 'Cause I ain't never found no love like this.
For the setup, I have 3 clear bins, and right now they are filled with a little bit of hot tap water, and now I am filling them with some boiling hot water, so it's about half tap, half boiling. And this is the color that I'm using for the top, which is going to be the root area. It is the WATERCOLOR Baby Blue. I poured the whole bottle in that bin, and I just stirred it with a hanger. And so I have the Adore lavender dye, and that's going to be for the middle portion. So I'm using 2 because it's going to cover a lot more hair. Lastly, I'm using the WATERCOLOR Pink Petal, and I'm pouring a whole bottle in the last bin and stirring that as well. For the hair, this hair is from Facebeauty Hair. They have some really bomb blonde hair. So I got 3 straight bundles from them and a straight lace closure. So I put the bundles in there a little bit already, and now this is what the closure looks like. So I only want the root area to be blue, so that is why I am just lightly putting this in there to a good level. You can do it as far down as you like. If you want your ombre to be longer, then you're going to need to add more water to make the water rise a little higher, or just push the hair down further, either one. But right now I'm getting these wefts together, and I do have all 3 wefts folded, and you want to make sure that you do put all the wefts in there at the same time, all the bundles. And now, to make sure that the hair does not slide in and completely ruin this ombre effect, I am adding some clips to the hair so that it can stay up and stay in place. And it's only been about 2 minutes, but as you can see, the color is already starting to grab onto the hair. And I just want to show you real quick that you do not have to worry about your lace closure or frontal getting dyed. This method does not dye lace, so it's absolutely perfect. So 5 minutes later, I'm just going to take out the hair, and I quickly had to get that blonde out of there when it slipped in there, because that will dye. So just wring the hair out really well, and this is what the closure looks like so far. So now the middle color is going to be purple lavender, so I want only the middle to be touched at first. It's hard to explain, you guys, but just clip the closure up on the side so that it doesn't fall in. And then as you can see, I'm just lightly tapping it down so that we can get that ombre effect. And I'm just going to repeat that same thing for the bundles. So again, grabbing all the bundles at the same time and just wring out some of that excess water and color. So to make sure that the hair isn't sliding in again, I'm just putting the clips on the side of the bucket and then dipping the center portion of the hair in the purple water. Now I want to leave the ends clear of the water because they're going to be that pretty pink color. And now I need to get close up to that blue, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just dipping the hair in the water over and over again. when I started doing that, I realized that the blue color is darker and deeper than the purple, and the purple is not going to completely overtake the blue, if that makes sense. If you have a lighter color or a color that is going to clash in any way with your roots and your center, then don't do this. But because the blue was a deeper color than the purple, I was able to completely saturate the hair in the water to make sure that I get the perfect ombre effect without missing any spaces, and it did not affect the blue color at all. But as you can see, when I pull it out here, that blue is still blue. And the closure, I actually ended up putting the whole thing in the purple water, not leaving the ends untouched, because the closure for this wig and this hair is actually 16 inches long, and my bundles are 20 to 24 inches long. So the ends of my closure are not going to reach the ends of my bundles. So I'm only doing the pink ends for the bundles, and it's just the same steps. And this is the same thing, the same theory. The purple is deeper and darker than pink, so I can have some of that purple in the water and it won't be affected by the pink dye. Five minutes later is really all it takes. Just 5 minutes in each bucket, you guys. I mean, was this not like the easiest thing? Like, I'm still shook about it. It's like the easiest thing. The setup is a little extra, I know, but I think it's totally worth it. 15 minutes to get this job done. So worth it. Foolproof. It gets every strand for you. The roots look good. Every knot is colored and the lace is untouched. I'm really loving the watercoloring method. So this is how the hair looks after I co-washed it, let it air dry, and made the wig. I just did a full video on how I make my lace frontal wigs, so if you guys want to know how I make my wigs, go ahead and check that out. Even though this is a closure, but I do have a closure wig video as well, so I'll link both of those below. But yeah, so I actually did large pin curls for this wig. I've never done pin curls really before, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to film it, but I did get the tail end of me doing the last curl here. And yeah, I just put some pins in there. They're not the right pins, but it ended up turning out fine. And this is just to give the hair a really nice defined body wave. So yeah, if you guys want a full pin curl tutorial, let me know down in the comments below. And this is how the wig turned out. So far on Instagram, you guys are loving it. Thanks so much for the love. This is my first time doing a unicorn wig and playing with most of these colors actually. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.